Do you calculate your opening offer before you make your opening offer? Hello everyone, I am Dr. Shrikant Juneja from Center for Learning and Development, Lloyd Law College. Well, your opening offer should not exceed from the offer that you're hoping for, from the price that you're hoping for. Now, for example, if you're buying an LED and your budget is 18,000 rupees, your opening offer should be around 14 to 15,000 rupees. If you have the opening offer as 18,000, which means that you are not leaving any scope of negotiations in between. Now, if you're a seller, this is reverse. You have to have the opening offer more than the price that you're hoping for. If you're hoping for 21,000 for the LED, you may start with 24,000 or 25,000 rupees just to have more in between for the negotiation. So let's understand from the seller's perspective today. From the seller's point of view, it's very difficult to understand the buying capacity of the buyer if you are the seller. For example, if the buyer is there to buy a mobile phone and his buying capacity is 30,000 rupees, and if you make an opening offer of 23,000 rupees, oh, the buyer is happy. He's already 7,000 rupees less from the budget that he already had, which means as a seller, it's very important that you gauge the buying capacity of the buyer. So that's the reason that the buyer should be very clear about his buying capacity, but the seller also needs to know what is the buyer capacity of the buyer. Now, in this case, we're talking about the seller. Seller needs to know what is the buying capacity of the buyer. Now, this cannot be wide open. So what we can do in this case is, for example, we have the mobile phone scenario here. Let's say seller can calculate what is the minimum, what is the minimum limit. So let's say 23,000 rupees and can set the maximum limit of the buyer, which could be 38,000 rupees, and the seller can start the opening offer from 40,000 rupees in case the buying capacity of the buyer is 38,000 rupees. So when the seller says 40,000 rupees, they can come to 38 with some sort of negotiations. So I ask you again, do you calculate your opening offer before giving your opening offer?